We're live here for the West Washington Lady Senators softball game. They are taking on the Christian Academy of Indiana Lady Warriors. Sorry for a little bit of a delayed start here. We were late getting the lineup up to the press box. So Gracie Abels is our starting pitcher, and she starts off with her first strikeout of the night. That gives her 32 on the year so far.
Shoot. The batter is number 10, Hannah Beckley. On deck is number 12, Haley Joyce.
Definitely puts a little bit of a cramp in our style up here when we don't get the lineups in time. Claude's still writing it down, and he's trying to announce them for both the people here and the people watching on live stream, so it makes it definitely interesting.
Yeah. I mean, you turn it in when the coaches do their meeting. That's right before the, you know, just a little late.
We've got 2 balls, 1 strike on Hannah Beckley, the Lady Warriors starting shortstop.
Grim on.
We've got a new leader for the distance trophy tonight.
Okay.
Punky Fouch is chiming in from Greenville, South Carolina.
Yeah, but your mom will be further than that
when she tunes in, but she's not tuned in yet. So
Punk is out front right now.
Punk is out front early.
The batter is number 12, Haley Joyce. On deck is the 25, Adeline Baldwin.
Not a whole lot of information that we could come up with for the Christian Academy Lady Warriors. They're a program that's been around for a little while, but then they took some time off, and now they're back. I believe this is their second year back playing softball. So, you know, a team with some history, but not in the recent past. So
they got a heck of a volleyball thing going on down there right now. What's the count?
2 and 0 and 2.
Oh, Gracie, don't
0 and 2 with 1 out. We've got the Lady Senators kind of playing some different positions tonight. We've got Gracie Abels on the mound. Alexis Brown is behind home plate, which is the normal spot for Tilly. Tilly Gilbert is over at third. Gracie gets her second strikeout of the night. Cassidy Keltner moves from second to shortstop.
The batter is number 25, Adeline Baldwin. 2 outs.
So Cassidy Keltner's playing shortstop tonight, which moves AJ from third to second. Tori Bolton comes in playing first since Gracie is on the mound. Then we've got Cora Miller out in left, E. Halls out in center, and Destiny Nafis in right. Ball popped up to Tilly to end the top of the first.
In the top of the first inning for the Lady Warriors, there were no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base.
You got your book about caught up, Claude?
I think I just got to throw in the. I'm down to 2. Becca Shelf. Is that Shelf?
Shelf. S-H-E-L-F, I believe.
Just got to look at that again. You think that's not a C? S-C-H-O?
Your guess is as good as mine, man.
I'll ask Jeannie. She probably got a clearer one.
Here, let me look at this one. Schult. S-C-H-O-T-T. Or shot?
Shot, I bet.
Shot, I bet.
And the flex. Yeah, I'm all the way down to the flex right here at the bottom.
Well, there we go. You're set, man.
Courtney Maloney, I believe is her name.
Yes, this is not to be good.
Lady Senator lineup starts off with Taylor Fouch. It's the normal batting lineup, just girls playing in some different positions in the field. Taylor Fouch leads off, Cassidy Keltner, Tilly Gilbert, Gracie Abels, AJ Combs, Lexus Brown, Tori Bolton, Destiny Nafis, Cora Miller, and then E. Halls is our flex. So we'll see if Taylor can get us going here. She is DPing tonight, getting a little bit of rest.
Okay.
So Claude's now settled
I'm
in,
all
ready to
tuned
go.
in now. I got my book all filled out.
There you go. You're set.
I'm good now. Leading off the bottom of the first for the Lady Senators will be the number 18, Taylor Fouch. On deck will be numbers 19, Cassidy Keltner.
Taylor Fouch steps in, 385 on the year, 21 RBIs. I would hope that goes up tonight.
Yeah, me too. This may be difficult for our girls to be patient enough on. You know that?
Yeah, we've got a 2-0 count. Wind is blowing in tonight. Not saying we won't see home runs tonight, but it is blowing in, so that's going against. Nice hands down on the third base line. Claude, you didn't tell me to switch my camera.
I didn't. That's Aaron's job. Aaron's supposed to always switch.
It takes a village, man. There's a shot out towards left field.
She gathers it, loses it.
Loses it. Taylor standing on second.
Taylor gets a double. The batter is the second baseman, number 19, or the shortstop, number 19, Cassidy Keltner. On deck will be number 4, Tilly Gilbert.
That is Taylor's 6th double of the year.
There's going to be a lot of balls hit up in the air if this girl don't get the thing down.
If it doesn't come down, there's going to be a lot of them hit
and
up.
They got to be patient because it's slow. There it is.
There it is. That's towards center. Not going to be able to catch it in the air.
Okay.
Going to get by her. Fouch comes around and scores.
Might give her a base hit, but
Base
can't give her a double.
Yeah. So, Lady Senators jump out early, 1-0. Still no outs.
The batter's number 4, Tilly Gilbert. On deck, number 12, Gracie Abels. Where it goes. Watch out.
Cassidy jumps out of the way of that one. Oh, it gets past the center fielder again.
Well, I hate to do this to Tilly, but I have to give her a single.
A single. And oh, we got Karen Myers in the lead now, Arizona.
All right, Karen, good to hear. She watches it, or listens quite a bit. The batter is number 12, Gracie Abels. On deck will be number 3, A.J. Combs.
Gracie Abels fouls that one back over the fence. We need to get somebody from California or Hawaii or Alaska tuning in. There's a ball Gracie rips into left field. Going to score Tilly.
Give Grace a base hit there and an RBI.
So Lady Senators now out 3-0.
The batter is number 3, A.J. Combs. On deck is 21, Lexus Brown.
Yeah, courtesy runner for the pitcher.
Who is it?
Gracie Hadley, I believe.
Yeah, there she comes. Yep, Gracie Hadley comes into the game.
That's 15.
16, Gracie Hadley.
The courtesy runner is number 16, Gracie Hadley. Oh, the catcher gets number 7. Yeah. Wait, see if AJ can be patient on this. This will be interesting.
There's a strike. If you notice at home, the Lady Senators are standing in the front of the box.
Yep, it's this little girl hasn't got this pitching thing down yet. She's getting
doesn't quite have the innings and the reps that she probably needs. Like I said, this is kind of a restart of a program that was around. So, ooh, AJ way out in front of that one.
You probably strike her out.
Oh, she's too good of a 2-strike hitter to be struck out tonight.
Yeah, you're talking about a kid that pulls everything.
Well,
she's gonna have to.
I don't know that she can pull this one enough. Works the count to full. I'm sure AJ probably doesn't want to walk here, but it's got to be across the plate for her to hit it. So there's one hit at the third baseman. Goes across the diamond to first.
1 out.
So we've got one down here.
The batter is number 21, Alexis Brown. On deck will be number 10, Tori Bolton. 1 out. AJ picked a bad spot to hit that ball.
Yeah, that third baseman did a nice job of
Yes, she
fielding that.
did.
There's a ball up on the infield. Pitcher settles underneath it. Oh, and misses it. So, Alexis is going to get on, but it's going to be...
Did she touch it?
She did not touch it.
I'm asking him.
Yeah.
You're partial.
I'm still going to give her an error on that one.
Well, I mean, we'd have to give Taylor. If she didn't touch it, then we give her a hit because Taylor should have been caught too, but it wasn't. We'll let Jeannie. She's got
Yeah,
the book.
Jeannie's got the official one down there.
Courtesy runner.
Both of them are errors as far as I'm concerned.
There we go.
Yeah.
Courtesy runner to the catcher. Tori's up.
Tori comes up. 278 on the year, 7 RBIs. Got 2 of them out there to drive in, so
Yeah, we still got just 1 out, don't we?
Yep.
Yep.
Still just 1.
Well, it's a beautiful day. Been
It
a long
is.
time since we could say beautiful day for softball.
Counts now 1-1, 1 out. Bottom of the first. Lady Senators are already out ahead 3-0.
I'm not sure. Yep. she
There we
got it.
go. So now we got 2 down. Tori flies out to the shortstop.
The batter is number 13, Destiny Nafis. On deck will be number 11, Cora Miller. There's 2 outs.
Destiny Nafis, the right fielder. 359 on the year. 6 RBIs.
I'm not sure Destiny's got enough patience either.
Yeah, she likes to get out in front of them too.
Yeah, she likes to get swing early.
And she's not in the front of the box, so we don't want the pitcher to have to work any harder than what she already does.
Right.
That one outside.
3-0.
3-0. Brittany Rodewig is the pitcher here. Destiny.
Uh-oh, she
ball to
took a
center.
step in.
Uh-oh. That's going to go to the fence. Going to get 2 RBIs at least.
Yep.
There we go.
So, yes, she gets her a double and 2 RBIs.
So
The batter's number 11, Cora Miller. On deck is number 18, Taylor Fouts. 2 outs.
So that brings the score 5-0. Bottom of the first. 2 down. Cora Miller, 214, 6 RBIs.
Chris must turn her loose on that. That was a 3-0 pitch.
3-0 count.
Uh-oh.
Cora goes right back to the pitcher.
Got her.
Ooh, gonna call her safe. Pull her off the bag.
Oh. Okay. So we give the error to the pitcher then on the throw, right?
Correct.
Oops, there went my marking pen.
So now we've got the Lady Warriors head coach coming out to talk to the umpire behind home plate. Gonna ask. So she's gonna go out and ask the field official. The field umpire, sorry.
Well, we don't have our instant replay up and running, so do we?
No, I didn't start it tonight. Sorry, for those of you at home, if you don't realize, it takes quite a bit of stuff to get set up, and we got the lineups about 5 minutes before the game started, and I got my lineup in, and then my computer decided to crash. So those of you who are watching at home, you're super lucky that you're getting to watch.
I'm not sure that you might have gave them a little bit of time there.
Well,
5 minutes is okay. She's going to stay safe.
She's going to stay safe.
So we're going to bat 18. Batter will be number 18, Taylor Fouch. On deck will be 19, Cassidy Keltner. 2 outs.
And it's been a complete fight since then, with stuff going on over here on my computer wanting to shut down and not wanting to work. So Taylor gets that one, drives it to left field.
Fair ball.
Ball coming in. Nobody going to get that one.
Okay, we'll give old Taylor. Wait a minute. We need to. Yeah, Nafe has scored.
Taylor gets her second double of the inning.
Yeah.
Cora goes to third.
Batters Cassidy Keltner. On deck is Tilly Gilbert. There goes. Right in the same
goes
spot.
Right up the middle.
Cassie hit that ball exactly in the same spot.
That ball's coming into home.
And
oh.
So Cass is going to get a couple RBIs. The batter is number 4, Tilly Gilbert. On deck is number 12, Gracie Abels. 2 outs.
We got a score of 8-0 already, and we've got Tilly Gilbert up for the second time this inning. Who gets on top of that one? Third baseman fields it, makes a nice play over to first.
5-3, 3 outs. Okay.
That's going to end the first inning. We're going to step aside, have a short commercial break.
Honey, isn't it amazing?
What?
The sacrifice, the dedication, the grit. I mean, they really set an example, don't they?
Oh, well, no question. Today's high school athletes are truly special.
Not the athletes.
Well, who?
The officials.
Oh.
Today's student athletes are truly special. But there's something pretty great about the men and women who officiate their games, too. Like the way they're giving back to their communities. Officiating is a terrific way to stay in shape, meet new people, and stay connected to the game you love. But the biggest reason of all? We need more qualified high school officials here in Indiana. And without them, the rest of us would have a whole lot less to cheer about. High school games need officials. High school sports need you.
Great call, Rob.
Yeah.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com. Learn more and begin the application process.
Back to live action here at the West Washington Softball Complex.
Leading off the top of the second inning for the Lady Warriors will be number 35, Lauren Murphy. On deck will be number 13, Kate Patterson.
Lauren Murphy is the starting center fielder. Takes a hack at Gracie's first offering. There's a second strike of the at-bat. There's one.
A base hit.
Gonna
Yes,
get one
sir.
over AJ, so Destiny came up wanting to throw to Tori at first, but nobody there covering.
What the
So
heck am I doing? Huh?
Tori was standing off the bag. Destiny was ready to fire.
up comes number 13,
The batter is number 13, Kate Patterson.
the left fielder. Offers at a bunt, but gonna get a ball.
What's that next batter's first name?
Um,
Hoagland. What's her first name?
I've got Lily. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Number 32.
I don't have a 32 on this one, so you're gonna have to look at your other sheet.
Okay.
She's got 2-0 count. She did offer, but he said it's too high. He didn't give it to her.
So now we're gonna go 3-0 here.
32. Molly.
Yeah, I've got Molly written down, but that doesn't mean it's right.
Mm-hmm. I think
Sure.
that's going to be a Molly. What's the count now?
3-1. Like I said, Gracie Abels is on the mound tonight. Sorry, on the rubber tonight. She's got 18 innings pitched this season. Opponents are batting 176. She's allowed 15 hits, 2 runs. Both of those are earned. Hit 3. She's got 8 bases on balls. Her ERA is .87. With 31 strikeouts going into the game, she's now got 33. Is unable to get that batter, though.
The hitter's number 32, Molly Hoagland. On deck will be number 4, Cohen. Lily Cohen.
Lily Cohen.
The on deck batter's number 4, Lily Cohen. Nobody out.
This is where Gracie needs to stay tall and throw the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Gracie's definitely got the ability to strike people out, but she's got to stay tall when she throws, or it seems to wander on her.
Oh, they tried to bunt here on us.
There's an attempt at a bunt. I'd like to see the Lady Warriors lay a bunt down. That makes Tilly have to feel the ball. I'd like to see her at third feel the ball. See how she does over there.
Oh, she struck her out looking. 1 out. No, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's 3.
That's 3. Okay, so he's going to give her another one.
Huh?
The batter's number 15, Lily Cohen. Becca Schoaf.
Mm-hmm. So now we've got 1 down.
On deck is number 15, number 23, Becca Schoaf. 1 out.
Makes it 1-1. 1 down. Lady Senators are out ahead early here, 8-0. Fouls that one off down the first base line. Tori goes over and picks it up.
That right up on the handle, didn't she?
Yep. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got her.
Batting is number 23, Becca Schoaf. On deck is number 00, Brittany Rodeweg.
Mr. Punky Fouch wants to know who's catching. Well, that's Lexus Brown behind the plate.
You can't see it from where you're at, Punky?
Well, hard to get a catcher, especially when you've got a...
No, I'm talking to Punky. He can't see it from where he's at down there in Greenville.
Down in Greenville, probably not, and especially since my camera angle shoots down at it, the umpire stands right behind and you can't even see a number. So on my camera, it looks like the umpire's catching it.
Wonder if Punky's got one of them $15 cigars for tonight's game.
Gonna be a...
What happened?
Threw her out at third.
Okay, so that's going to be this girl right here, 2 to 5, 3 outs, and that means that
Becca Schoaf should be back up.
So we'll mark it right there and start over again. In the top of the second for the Lady Warriors, they had no runs on 1 hit, 2 batters left on.
Claude, I'm going to ask you a softball question.
Is it a hard one?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
When was the last time that you saw a flex catcher? Because I believe we have one tonight.
We do?
I believe so. Isn't 22 our flex?
She sure is.
That is our catcher.
I don't know that I've ever seen that.
Well.
But I have now.
You have now.
I have. So
I'm glad I could be here for a first for
I
you.
am too.
You've been around softball and baseball for a long time, and I thought that might be a first.
I don't ever remember seeing the flex being a catcher.
Right.
But in all honesty, I haven't paid a lot of attention to opposing teams. I don't know that we've ever had one.
I don't believe so.
But leading off for the Senators be number 12, Gracie Abels. On deck, number 3, A.J. Combs.
Gracie all the way out in the front of the box.
Let's see.
Punky says he's going to South Carolina's largest cigar shop. That's off the end of the bat.
Okay. That's going to be
That's going to go down as an error.
E4. The batter's number 3, A.J. Combs. On deck, 21, Lexus Brown. Hit it hard, A.J. Get in the middle of it and land it.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher, number 16, Gracie Hadley.
Gracie Hadley, 16, is a courtesy runner.
You can see AJ's eyes get really big as soon as that ball leaves this pitcher's hand.
I think this is the first for a lot of these girls. I mean, this is really slow.
She has the correct mechanics. It's just she doesn't have the speed behind it.
Yeah, she's just going, she comes around, but she just don't fire it.
There's one down the third base line.
She's the forehead. That's hit right off the end of the bat.
Yep, she's definitely a pull hitter, no doubt.
Yeah.
2-1 count.
There's one. Nope, gonna be foul.
Just a little more. Chris is saying just a little more patience.
She's got a lot of bat speed. That's the thing. I mean, she's starting later, but she's got so much bat speed that she can get around on that, no problem. I'm gonna have my camera ready.
Okay.
Because I bet it's going down third base line. Well, not that one.
That third baseman's
The third baseman's hugging the line. And got her last time, so. Well, that didn't work out.
Nope. 4-3, and we've got one out. The batter's 21, Lexus Brown. On deck will be number 10, Tori Bolton. One out.
I had my camera all ready to shift. I want to back up the center
She hit
towards
it
the
off
shortstop.
The bat too. Safe.
Going to be safe at first. Gracie
The
advances
batter's
to
number
third.
10, Tori Bolton. On deck is number 13, Destiny Nafis. One out.
Still stuck on that 8 that we put up. We're going to get a courtesy runner for the catcher. Number 7, Kylie King.
Kylie King, number 7, courtesy runner for the catcher.
Tori lays off of that one. Tori out ahead of that one. Does foul it off down the third baseline. Coach Long going over to get it. Throws it back into Rodewig. Oh, we got the Senator Faithful down there giving some cheers. 2 balls, 1 strike on Tori. Who did fly out to the shortstop.
Looks like my Aunt Helen out there. Well,
Kylie's going to
she
swipe
just
second.
trying to go down there and take second.
Telling her go last
She used so much speed on that, I'm going to give her a stolen base.
Well, there you go. Tori rips that one down the third base line.
She gets one. Kylie's going to land over on third. So Tori will get a base hit and an RBI. Batters number 13, Destiny Nafis. On deck is number 11, Cora Miller. 1 out.
I believe that makes it 9-0.
It does.
Yeah, this is Destiny burnt the center fielder last time.
Well,
Tori takes off and
Tori's
swipes the
gonna
base.
get her stolen base.
That's going to be her second of the year, I believe.
Yes. All right.
There's a rip down the third base line. Nafis ends up on second on the throw that wasn't able to be fielded.
So we'll go with I scored a single there.
Yeah.
Cora Miller, the batter. Taylor Fouch on deck.
Well,
Cora got one in the
Cora
gap.
got one.
Yeah, that's going to be 2.
That's going to score 2.
Easy. Destiny's turning speed on. Look at that.
And Cora's going to get a double. That might be her first double of the year.
Well, I can tell you. Give me just a second.
I knew you would. I just had to challenge you a little bit.
It's her second. She
Oh.
had one before.
Okay.
You got tee up.
Taylor Fouch, the batter. Cassidy Keltner on deck. 1 out. They don't fool around. She'll be having an opportunity to make all 3 of them. No, wait a minute.
No, only 2 this inning. She could get 2 outs in 1 inning, but she got 1 in the first and started off the second with an out. Not that we're picking on you, AJ. Oh, there's a ball up. Left field settles underneath it, comes down. Cora stops at third.
I've scored a double, but that's 2.
That's her third double of the game.
Yep.
You got Cass up.
Did she score somebody? She did, didn't she?
No, Cora stopped at third.
Okay. Batters number 19, Cassidy Keltner. On decks number 4, Tilly Gilbert.
Rotowig is fighting her hair also. Seems to be blowing in her face.
Yeah.
Got a 2-0 count here. Cassidy 3-0. I bet she's getting the green light. There we go.
I shouldn't laugh. Bless her heart. She wanted to hit it.
Yeah. But she's still getting the green light.
Yeah. There it goes. Oh.
Shortstop. I'm going to... Oh, Keltner's going to end up with a double. And 2 more RBIs.
Tilly Gilbert, the batter. Gracie Abels on deck.
Nice job of Cassidy getting out of the way.
Well, she hit that a while ago. Cass had to get back out of the way of it. Wait a minute. Batters number 12, Gracie Abels. On deck number 3, A.J. Combs. 1 out.
She gets under that one.
She'll be all right.
Giving chase. Not able to get there. Her dad's coaching her up at first base there.
Oh,
Keith's coaching Gracie up, letting her know, hey, that's a fine one to hit, but you got to stay on top of it. Can't get underneath it that far.
it's some of these are difficult. She get them right up there. It's more like a slow pitch ball. I hate to say it that way, but it's what it is.
Well, but you never know when you're going to see one of those. I mean, if you've got a real fireballer for one pitcher and they bring somebody else in, it's going to be a change of speed. So
I ain't never seen nobody throw the ball as slow.
Well,
fast pitch.
I'm being positive, Claude.
Okay.
Come on.
All right. It's hard to adjust.
It is, especially when these girls are used to, seeing girls who throw faster. Rodewig is getting the ball in there. It's just not as fast as they're used to. Gracie gets under that one again.
That'll be a base hit. Oh, another.
So now we got bases loaded.
The batter's number 3, A.J. Combs. On deck is 21, Lexus Brown. 15, Gracie Hadley running for the pitcher.
There's A.J. into left field. Scores 1.
She seen that first one. She took a shot at it. It was down in there.
Yeah.
I don't blame her. Cassidy scored, didn't she?
Yep, Cassidy scored, so that makes it 15-0.
The batter's 21, Alexis Brown. The on-deck batter is number 10, Tori Bolton.
Well, you got.
I'll be all right. AJ's Alexis too, or Alexis.
Yeah. AJ is off of our radar there. She didn't get 2 outs in 1 inning.
No, she didn't. She escaped that one. She seen that thing coming down there low, and it was a little bit outside, and she reached out there and pulled it.
That one comes back into the Senator faithful. So we got a 1-1 count on Lexus Brown. Three and 1 to Lexus Brown.
You got to be patient. You know, you're keeping batting averages here, so, you know, you got to get something you can hit for your.
And the Lady Senators have done a fairly good job of doing that. So we're going to get a fielder's choice there.
Yeah, an RBI.
We're going to score Tilly. Gracie is going to be, well, not Gracie. Gracie Hadley is going to get the fielder's choice.
Who's running?
So
who got out?
Gracie Hadley, which was Gracie Abel's runner.
10, Tori Bolton, the batter. On deck is 13, Destiny Nafis. 2 outs?
Yes, 2 down.
There are 2 outs. Let's see, where the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh.
Tori ducks out of the way of that one. Makes it 3-0. It's going to be a walk to load the bases. So, AJ's on third, Kylie King out on second, and Tori on first.
The batter's 13, Destiny. The batter's 13, What happened?
AJ came off the base early, so that's going to retire the side there. We're going to step aside, have a short commercial break, and be back in just a moment.
The debate about sports specialization by high school athletes continues. Some argue that high school athletes who play one sport all year long have a better chance of landing a lucrative pro contract. But that's simply not true. In fact, 30 of the 32 first-round picks in last year's NFL draft played more than one sport in high school. Of the 32 players drafted, 22 also participated in high school track and field. 19 also played basketball. Some also played baseball and lacrosse. What's the path to success for high school athletes here in Indiana, no matter what their goals might be? Study hard, always do your best, and if you can, play more than one sport in high school. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back to live
Thank you,
action here.
Grace.
Lady Senators are up 16-0, top of the third inning.
Ooh, that'll leave a mark.
Yep,
Ooh.
that came right in and got her right in the forearm hand area. So, first base coach there gonna look, make sure she's okay.
That hit right on the elbow.
Was it up higher?
Batters 00. Brittany Rodewig. On deck is number 10, Hannah Beckley. Yeah, it got her right up on the forearm, elbow, somewhere up in there.
Well, that is the fourth batter that Gracie has hit this year. Rodewig swings through that first one.
You don't want to get up there too close with Gracie. She is prone to.
She is prone to hitting kids?
Yeah. I mean, she has been this year so far. Uh-oh. Got her.
It's a nice
goes
throw from
from
behind the plate.
2 to 6 for 1 out.
You gotta get that thing iced.
That was, yeah. When you see these girls step in, they're not wanting to get close to that plate with Gracie.
Well, after that little girl got it, I don't blame her.
Batter's out, 2 outs.
That's a strikeout, her 5th of the night.
Number 10, Hannah Beckley, the batter. On deck is number 12, Haley Joyce. 2 outs.
Hannah Beckley was able to get a base on balls first time. She worked Gracie through a full count.
There come one.
Makes the count 1-1, 2 outs here.
There's another one. Right on the outside corner.
Claude, I think I solved my issues. I haven't had any computer issues since I made my statement, so.
Oh,
But that means now it'll probably crash in a second.
got her. Another strikeout. 3 outs. And we have. Wait, did I miss somebody?
Got no
Oh, yeah,
runs
that little
on
girl got
one.
it.
No runs on no hits. One left. Nobody left on.
In the top of the third inning for the Lady Warriors, there were no runs, no hits, and nobody left on base. 0-0-0-0.
That girl's elbow's gonna be sore.
Let's see what we're going to do here. Oh, yeah. Anytime you get hit up around that, I mean, I don't know too many people's got, that elbow's not shielded very well.
Enough meat on that bone.
We're in the bottom of the third here. Still have Rodewig on the rubber out there for the Lady Warriors.
Excuse me.
Looks like we're gonna have some substitutions come in. Looks like Kylie King might be leading off here.
And Nicole's hitting that
For Taylor?
ain't that who's next? Nicole's on deck.
So it looks like Kylie King's gonna replace Destiny Nafis, and then Nicole Pittman is going to replace.
Leading off in the bottom of the third for the Lady Senators will be number 7, Kylie King.
Nicole Pittman on deck.
What? I don't know what her number is. I don't have a thing.
Kylie King is 7 and Nicole is 2.
On deck will be number 2, Nicole Pittman.
Kylie King getting her first at bat that I've seen. Now, she has had a couple on the road that I haven't been around for, but she is batting 200 on the year. She has had 6 plate appearances, 5 at-bats, and has 1 hit so far. So
there must be numerous substitutions going on here.
Coach Long is down there talking to the umpire, getting some switches going on. So we're going to see quite a few girls get to have some varsity action here tonight, which is good for the girls, who don't get to get in the varsity action a whole lot. Let's see, 16 is, I don't have a 16 for us.
Yeah, we do. It's Gracie Hadley. Gracie Hadley will be batting for Tori.
How'd you know that?
I just heard him say it.
We'll call them as they come up, as the girls come up. I can do it by their face better than I can their number. So Kylie King is going to bat first here, and that is in Destiny Nafis's spot. So she comes in the 3rd inning.
Let's see, down here.
There's one down the 3rd base line, going to be foul.
Didn't get the camera in time.
Blaming Claude.
My fault. I'm going to have to do better on that.
That's
I'm
okay.
just going to have to do better.
I won't fire you.
All right. Oof.
That was one that Kylie wanted to pull the trigger on, but
I wondered what that was going to be. It just kept coming. I'm thinking, is that going to be a strike?
Yep.
If
just
I
kept
thought it was
coming,
gonna
kept
drop
coming, kept
down
coming. I
in
thought
there.
she was going to turn on it. Can't reach that one. So that's going to be 3-1. There's a ball off the end of the bat towards the 3rd baseman. Nice play by her
that little third baseman does a pretty good job.
to retire Kylie.
She throwed out AJ, she throwed out Tilly, and now she's throwed out Kylie.
Up comes Nicole Pittman.
Batter's number 2, Nicole Pittman. Who's that? Who's she doing?
She's going to bat in her spot.
Well, she's going to bat in Cassie's spot. Yeah.
Is she going to bat in Cassie's spot, or is she going to bat in Taylor's spot?
That's Taylor right there.
No, that's Nicole for Cora's spot.
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
On it.
So we're going to, it's getting confusing up here.
It is.
We're at the bottom of our lineup, which is normally Cora, but Nicole's going to replace her, and then our DP, who is Taylor, would be the next one up, but we're going to bat our flex in her spot, which will be E. So it's definitely making a mess of all of our books up here, keeping book, but.
Okay, I'm down here.
There's a ball popped up. Going to be down. Give Nicole a single.
Okay.
So E comes up.
Batting is number 15, Elizabeth Halls.
E comes in batting .286 on the year.
Okay, so now that was Nicole Pittman.
Nicole Pittman was our last batter, yeah. So E comes up. Looking to get some batting experience here. That one goes right back up the middle.
Oh, that's not good.
Nice
That's
out there at second by the shortstop. Looking to throw down the line, but E's too fast to be able to throw her out, so that's going to be a fielder's choice.
Cass is up. Carly Huff is on deck.
Uh-oh, she done it again.
Got her again.
She took that step in. I knew when she took it, she was hurting. She sure did.
So E's going to end up on second.
Is that Tilly?
No, Carly Huff.
Carly Huff going to come in.
Batting will be number 22, Carly Huff. 2 outs. Okay, that was
Carly Huff up to bat in Tilly Gilbert's spot. Carly has battled some issues earlier in the year, being injured. I believe it was a hand that had her out of the lineup. So she's getting some action here. This is only her second plate appearance, and she's been hit both times.
who's that? Oh,
Carly Huff. Both times she's been up this year, she's been hit.
only on the JV team.
On varsity action, I
Yeah.
believe that's what I've got. So
She got her a base hit
there
right
goes
there.
a base hit, her first base hit of her Senator career. So Gracie Hadley going to be our next batter.
Gracie
We
Abel.
got
Oh, Gracie Abel.
Two
sorry.
outs, don't we?
Yes, we got 2 down. Abel's is up.
Abels gets out of the way of that one. Gets that one, drives it into right center.
There's an RBI.
Bunch of them, unless they stop them.
Yep, they stop him.
Okay, who scored?
E.
Oh.
E scores. Punky says that your age is starting to catch up with you, Clark.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to figure all this, put this in the right spot in the book, Roscoe.
Cat stepped off the plate, off the bag, and got her out.
Okay, so that's 3 outs. Cassie did that.
So we're going to step aside, have a short commercial break. Let us get our books all caught up. We'll be back in just a moment.
Meet Josh.
Hi, everybody.
Josh is a high school basketball player, solid shooter, great teammate,
Hey, don't forget my tenacious D.
and he's my son.
Uh-huh.
So, what does Josh do to be the best basketball player he can be?
I play tennis.
Studies show that student athletes here in Indiana who play more than one high school sport are more likely to excel. Tennis does more than improve Josh's conditioning. It gives him a fresh competitive outlet, reduces the risk of injury by cross-training, and introduces him to different coaching techniques and new friends.
Don't get me wrong, hoops are my first love. Tennis just gives me a little break.
So when the new season begins, Josh isn't burned out on basketball. He's eager to play. And you can see the difference in his game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We've got mass substitutions by the Lady Senators. Looks like Carly Huff's going to come in and replace Tilly at third. Nicole Pittman replaces Gracie on the rubber. Gracie Abels goes out to right field. Looks like we've got Gracie Hadley coming in at first base to replace Tori.
Kylie King is in left field.
Kylie King is out in left field. Everybody else, I believe, is the same as we started the game,
All right.
which is not where they normally play either. We've got Cassidy at short, we've got AJ at second, and we've got Lexus Brown behind the plate, and E out in center. So I believe that covers everybody.
Let me just say you done a fine job, young man.
Well, I do what I can. So
No.
this, I believe, is Nicole Pittman's first varsity pitching action.
It is. I'm sure you're right.
So I looked at my stat sheet for this year, and it doesn't have anything on it for her. So
What about last year? She's
I
a
don't believe
sophomore.
she is a sophomore, but I don't believe she got in
I
last
don't
year
think
either.
So either. Okay, here we go. Leading off the top of the 4th inning will be number 12, Haley Joyce. And on deck will be number 25, Adeline Baldwin. Okay, you got the ball there, Coach.
Joyce was a strikeout victim in the first.
I bet that little girl got hit in that last inning. I wish they took that big, tall girl out before she hit me. Oh,
Ooh, there's a nice rip.
yeah.
First pitch
Swinging.
that Joyce has seen from Pittman, and she swings at it. So not being shy up there.
Absolutely not. Whoa.
Right back up the middle.
Let's give her a base hit
Nice
right
hit
up
there.
the middle.
going to be a single for Hadley Joyce.
Batters number 25, Adeline Baldwin. On deck is Lauren Murphy, number 35.
Yeah, I believe this is their third baseman. The one who's made quite a few good plays out there. I think she's got 3 putouts so far, or 3 assists on outs.
You won't be swinging when Nicole's up there, 'cause she's going to be all over that plate.
Yeah, she moves it in and out, up and down. She's got great movement.
But
Doesn't quite have the speed that Gracie has or Cora, but definitely has the control.
That's what I meant. She throws it. She's going to be all over that strike zone.
Yeah. She does a great job of working the ball all around. She gets a lot of JV action from on the pitching rubber there. So she does have quite a few innings of high school softball, but I believe this is her first varsity action.
I'm sure you're right there. I didn't know about last year if they'd done something like this, but got her.
I believe that she was the kind of the 4th option last year. I think Taylor came in and took over when they were up big. So
the batter is number 35, Lauren Murphy. On deck is number 13, Kate Patterson. 1 out.
swinging at that one. This is the center fielder. Who did get a hit last time she was up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Try for a double play, but unable to get it.
Okay, that's going to be a fielder's choice on that little girl, and a 6-4 on that one. 2 outs, right?
Yep.
The batter is number 13, Kate Patterson. On deck is the DP, Molly Hoagland. 2 outs.
Nicole has done a pretty good job of working these Warrior batters. There's one. AJ unable to get her
dirt
glove
on
down.
her, you know, a little dirt on her knees wouldn't hurt nothing there.
Well,
the batter is number 32, Molly Hoagland. On deck is number 15, Lily Cohen. And that's a strike.
Swings through that one, spins herself all the way around.
I don't know. I've slept since then. It's going to be an error on our third baseman.
Error on Carly Huff.
Yes. That's going to bring up Lily Cohen. Oops. She's already up there. Uh-oh.
There's
Uh-oh. That's an
E
out.
gets underneath it, makes that stop. Everybody stops and retreats, but then they realize that's 3 outs, so.
In the top of the 4th inning for the Lady Warriors, they had no runs on 2 hits and 3 batters left on base. We had 1 error. No, it's the 4th inning.
Yeah, got to play 5.
They don't have none of that. You're not playing.
Yep. This is high school. There's no runs after 3 or after 4. You got to play at least 5. So, Lady Warriors come back out to take the field. Coach Long is coming over to give some more substitutions. So, we'll hang tight and we'll see who he puts in. I believe we've got a new pitcher too, maybe. Oh, no. Yep, we do.
We do have a new pitcher. Who is
I can't
that?
see her number. Is that 15?
15.
That is Lily Cohen.
Now pitching for the Lady Warriors, number 15, Lily Cohen. Same style. Must have went to the same teacher.
Well, maybe. There's definitely plenty of pitching coaches down in the New Albany, Floyd, Jeffersonville area. I know on my daughter's travel softball team, most of the girls are from down that way, and there's 4 different pitching coaches represented on our team. So,
Is that right?
Yep. There's
Up the back, I got one, Sam Sear. Shawnee Ave.
For Gracie.
Yep.
So we're still
20 for
working on who's coming in for the Lady Senators. Looks like Sam Shonier's out on the on-deck circle. Looks like she's coming up to bat.
20 is batting.
The batter would be number 1, Sam Shawnier.
20's on deck.
Who's that?
Mary, is that Mary or the foreign exchange student?
Mm-hmm.
There's 2.
San Diego.
No, it ain't Mary, it's the other one.
Oh, it's shoot, what is her name? Doggone it.
I can't.
Gabrielle.
Yeah. All the.
What's her last name?
It starts with an A. You pronounce it. You pronounce it during basketball all the time.
I'm at brain loss. Adorno.
There you go. I'll let you pronounce that one because I'll butcher it.
Gabrielle Adorno. Yep.
Nailed it. Between the 2 of us, we can get it.
We got her, man. That's what teamwork's all about.
Sam draws a walk.
What's her number? 20?
Yep.
Batting will be number 20, Gabrielle Adorno. This is in the 4th.
You know, we were talking last time that the only one who used that CF6 was Taylor. Well, guess who's got it in their hand?
Gabby.
Gabby has it in her hand. So, like I said, that's a super hot bat, and if Gabby gets a hold of one, maybe it'll fly like it does when Taylor swings
look
it.
out. That one got away from her. That'll happen to the best of pitchers right there. Three balls, one
strike. Lady Senators are up 17-0.
Who we got on deck over there?
I can't see that one either. Can't see a number or a face.
Hadley, 16.
Yep, Gracie Hadley. Ball 4. So we're going to end up with runners on first and second. Gracie Hadley comes up.
And Kylie King's on deck.
Batting for the Senators will be number 16, Gracie Hadley. Wait a minute.
Gracie Hadley up to bat. I've got Kylie down further in the order, so we'll see
too.
what the.
I got her down batting for Destiny.
Yeah, I do too. So we'll see what's going on here once she comes up. Gracie Hadley gets way out in front of that one.
Ooh, that's close enough in the 17. In a
17 to nothing game, you got to be swinging at that one.
Yeah, that was close enough. I probably called that a strike if I've been wearing the blue. Well, that's going to load up the bases here.
It's going to load up the bases.
Now that's Kylie King.
That is Kylie King. And
batter's number 7, Kylie King.
And Nicole Pittman is on deck after her, so I don't know what happened.
And then I don't either. Oh,
That's
infield
up in
fly. Okay, so Kylie goes into an infield fly. 1 out.
Then we got Nicole up again.
Not supposed to be, but I'll put her up there, whatever. The batter's number 2, Nicole Pittman. There's 1 out. I'm not going to tell them who's on deck because I ain't got no
Yeah,
friggin'
I don't
idea.
know who's up.
Elizabeth Hall's on deck with a guy.
Nicole swings at that one. Coach Long is down there talking to her. That's not a pitch that she can hit when it bounces out in front of the plate. So,
Nope, that's a little bit low.
that's the same pitch. She definitely learned her lesson. She didn't swing at that one. Ooh,
Another one.
out in front of that one.
Then it bounced.
2 and 2.
2-2.
Got that one off the
There's
end of the
another
bat.
one.
Goes up over to third. Very nice job by that third baseman over there. Number 23,
2 outs.
Becca Schott. 2
Batter is number 15, Elizabeth Halls. 2 outs. Keltner's still in. Boy. She's the only one of the starters left, Cassidy is.
Is she?
Yep. Ooh, Elizabeth, you might want to hit that. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
Cassidy may be the only one left because I don't know if we got anybody to sub in.
Uh-oh.
He dribbles that one.
She ain't going to get
Gonna
it.
beat it out. Score a run. Sam Chonier comes through. Keltner up the bat.
Okay, who stepped off?
Grace, no. Was
Gabby.
Gabby.
Gabby steps off. We're going to step aside to take a short break. Hear a message from the IHSAA.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Indiana, who do you meet? When you're working for a mover and shaker with strong ties to our community, who are they? When you encounter a group of people eager to roll up their sleeves, who are you most likely to work with? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Taking the initiative, being a good teammate, sacrificing personal glory for the greater good. These are qualities we expect of our leaders, and they're all being cultivated in the high schools right here in Indiana. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back to live action here. The Lady Senators are up 18 to nothing. We've got some more mass substitutions. Looks like we've got Kylie King behind the plate. Gracie Abels comes in from right field to play second. I believe that's Gabby out there in left. We still have E in center and Sam Chonier out in right, I believe. So looks like most of the Lady Senators have gotten in to this game and gotten a spot. So good for those young girls
who's
to
up here?
get some varsity action. We are in the top of the fifth. Ball hit over towards Gracie. Gracie fields it and flips. Nice job.
Batter's 00. Brittany Rodewig on deck is 10. Hannah Beckley. 1 out. their leadoff batter has struck out twice.
Well, we'll see if Nicole can get her. Out ahead. Sorry. 1-1. That one goes straight down into the plate. Kylie King walks off to go get it.
There it is.
Got her.
That was a real nice pitch.
So that's 2 down now. The Lady Senators 1 out away from a victory
The
here.
batter is number 10, Hannah Beckley. On deck is number 12, Haley Joyce. What? When did she come in? 3rd inning?
Yeah.
Got her.
There's a nice strike. 1-1 in the count. Some ball popped up. Gracie Hadley gives chase. Not going to get there. Going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, if she throwed that ball about 10 miles an hour faster, she'd be pretty tough. Nicole would.
And I'm sure that's something that she's working on, building some more velocity. There's a pop-up. Cassidy goes the wrong way. Gracie unable to get it. Gets a glove on it, but unable to get to it. Cassidy's first step was back. Claude, how you scoring it?
I thought it should have been caught.
Well,
I mean, she was there.
gives
But
Gracie.
we'll give that little girl a hit.
There we go.
They need a hit. Grace made a good run at it. She just
Couldn't quite get there.
missed. Well, she was there. She just misplayed it. You know what I mean? She didn't stick her hand in the right spot.
Well,
she done a good job getting to the ball.
there's 2 strikes.
She's doing a good job spotting that ball when
Yeah.
catcher's set up on
Right
that
where-
outside corner.
right where
She's
the-
throwing the
the-
thing right in it.
The catcher's mitt is right where she's throwing it, so that's exactly what you want. That's a
Ooh.
off-speed pitch that she didn't quite snap off. Carly Huff unable to field that one. We've got Lady Warriors on first and second.
The batter's 25, Adeline Baldwin. On deck is 35, Lauren Murphy. 2 outs.
It's a ball hit towards Carly Huff. She does field that one to get 3 outs. It's going to be the ball game.
That's the ball game.
We're going to step aside, have a short commercial break, and we're going to have a special guest come up and talk to us after this game.
Does the Senators going?
We hear it more and more when people talk about sports. We need to change the culture. No more integrity taking a backseat to performance. No more players, coaches, and fans run amok. No more too big to fail. It sounds good. It sounds reasonable. Come to think of it, it sounds like high school sports. At the Indiana High School Athletic Association, we know that sports are just part of a student athlete's overall education and that there's more to the game than winning. We also know that high school sports are incredibly exciting. They're rich with tradition and bring communities together like nothing else. In a word, they're pure. More and more, that's what people want. High school sports. Pure spirit, pure sport. This message brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the IHSAA, and the high schools in this community.
Special guest post-game person here. We've got Tilly Gilbert, one of the seniors from the Lady Senator softball team. Kind of a big week for you guys. You've got a game today. You've got Crawford later this week, which is a conference matchup. Super important. Plus, I believe you had senior interviews today.
Yes, we did.
So kind of a busy week for you guys.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it's an interesting thing. We're going to talk a little bit about some school stuff before we talk about softball. Tell me about the senior interview process.
Okay, well, it was kind of stressful, honestly. We had to have a resume and then our references. Looked nice, of course. And then we just went in there, had a normal interview. Had to look nice.
Well, I believe I saw you walking down the hallway today, and I believe it was a skirt or a dress that you were in.
It was a skirt.
which is not a normal Tilly
no,
Tilly outfit at school. So that was I saw you and I thought I'm going to have to work that in somehow tonight. So tonight's performance, you know, overall you guys definitely outpowered the Lady Warriors that came in. But you know, what can you take away from a game like this?
First of all, I have to give credit to them because they just started their program last year, and that's tough. So they're just going to have to keep building and keep building to get to a better program. I mean, that's what you have to do.
Right. What about you guys? What on your guys' side? What can you take away from this game? I know you played third, which is not your normal spot. You know, you're usually behind the plate. So what's something individually that you can take away?
I think that's a good point to point out because we're just so versatile this year. Our freshmen, they're really coming in and helping us a lot on defense and on offense. One thing we need to work on, though, is waiting on the ball for sure. As you've seen, we had some pop-ups and some little grinders, but that's just easy fixes.
Right. And that happens when you know, the first part of this year you were facing, you know, some pretty powerful pitchers, and then you come in tonight with a pitcher that's not as powerful, doesn't throw as hard, so you have to wait on it, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, you talked about your freshmen coming in and how versatile they are. You know, you've got 4 freshmen that start on varsity for you. There's another 3 sophomores.
Yeah.
And then the 2 seniors, you and Cora, and then Tori is the DP. So you've got quite a range there. But tell me about that senior group. You know, you guys have been through quite a bit together.
Yeah, me, Cora, and Tori have been through a lot. We've been, I don't know, from 5 or 6 playing Camelsburg Youth League to now. But we've stuck together. We're pretty close-knit. And then Sam came in this past year.
Right.
And she's working hard and improving a lot. So we invited her in.
And you've got 2 of the foreign exchange students from the school who are considered seniors, maybe not when they have to go back and, you know, do classes there.
Yeah.
But they're also considered seniors. So
it's
you've got
always a good time having foreign exchange students. They always bring laughs and everything.
Yeah. And tell me, what have you done to help them? Because I've heard that they didn't know anything about softball before this year.
We just try to be encouraging. Anything that they need, we're there for.
So tell me how you explain softball to somebody who's never played it before.
Oh, man.
Because I know they probably came to you and asked questions.
Yeah.
You know, so how do you explain it?
Kind of do your own thing. Don't be so stiff. They were, like when they were up there batting, They were afraid to kind of just swing, just like be comfortable, do your own thing.
And both of them got in this game, and both of them got on base tonight.
Yes.
So, a big thing for them, they get in, get on. Your core group gets to play, but kind of in some different spots. So, all over, kind of a great experience for everybody tonight.
Yeah.
Moving forward, you've got conference games this week, but you got sectional coming up. The original sectional draw that you had is not the sectional draw you have now.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about that.
We were super excited when we got Crothersville, but we knew we were going to have to play somebody tough. It had to happen. And then we had to redraw, and we got Orleans, which is honestly the best draw that we could have other than Crothersville, because we've already beat them, but that doesn't mean we can beat them again. So we have to play that tough game and then go into Trinity, which we didn't show out against Trinity our first time, which might have been a good thing in the long run, so they didn't see everything we had. But I think we're capable of winning and going far. We just have to play to our potential.
Definitely. And then you've got the good news about it is sectional is hosted here on your home field.
That's always a good feeling.
So a good feeling, you softball is, everybody says softball is softball, but when it's at home, you get a better crowd.
Yes, fan support's a major thing.
So, that's always a great thing to be able to host sectionals. And then if you get through sectional, regional's also here. So, it could be a long homestand for you guys.
Big games at home are a huge thing.
And it's always nice to pack the stands down here, but also have the fans out in the outfield. If you look out tonight, there's fans out there. Probably not the biggest crowd that we've had, but a nice overall crowd. So tell me your goals for this year. What are you looking for this year?
Personal or team?
Both. Let's have them both.
Personal is just go out there and play my hardest every time. I know I'm going to make mistakes, but pick myself back up over those mistakes. And my team, that's one thing I'm so happy to have this year. We had it a little bit last year, but I'm just so much more confident in, like, if I strike out or hit a pop-up, I'm really comfortable with the lineup behind me that they're going to pick me up.
And then tell me some of your team goals.
Team goals is definitely play to our potential. I don't think we've gotten there yet. We either have our bats there or we have our defense there. Pitching is also one thing that we've had a lot really, really good this year. Gracie coming in, and then Cora just killing it like always.
Well, tell me one funny story you have on Coach Long.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot. I don't know. Everybody may not know this. It was me, Tori, Gracie, my dad, and Keith. We stayed after to hit the other night after a loss. And Chris went up here. He was talking all kinds of trash. He's like, you better move back. You better move back. He didn't hit a single one over.
He didn't hit one of them over?
Nope.
Well, that's unusual because I've seen Coach Long play softball, and he can hit the ball a long way. So, well, thank you very much, Tilly, for coming up and talking to us, and good luck on the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, oh, I love world history. Baseball? Wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Indiana learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. They're so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic